the remaining FC. Is he going to close this one out? For Bob, they are easily going to be taking their first pick by over 1 million points now.
Yeah, very similar to the difference in their qualifiers, DT1 scores between these two teams. About 1 million score difference between them on that. So this is definitely remaining fairly consistent from what we've seen in trends between these two teams here. Ypan remains on the combo for the 2 until the ending, but there's nothing he can do against Raikaho, having just a much better time than a lot of other people in here.
The two were all sitting over 98% for a very long time there. It was not until about 3/4 in the map where I think we saw a chain miss from Melva there just to drop below 98, but you know, they were sitting on pretty high accuracies, which goes to show their comfort on the map. They were definitely comfortable enough to get those big combos, just unfortunately unable to be consistent enough in the match and pull through with the combos, whereas Bob just looking just a bit more comfortable on that one and managed to hold on to those very, very important combos.
Here, Melver and Keeg, will they both grab it into the ending? Gonna wind down a little bit here. And Lucrece, again, we mentioned, strong recovery from the beginning. Gonna be putting up a very good backing score for his team. Gonna be one of the higher performances. The second highest, I believe, just below Keeg on that because of this ending combo here. And Keeg is just not stopping into the ending of this map, achieving a 3.1 million score for his team. Only 3 100s be it for them.
And there's the hero performance, like we talked about. There it is for the two. It isn't It's Son Goku coming in for the FC on the two. Well, hopefully, if he can close it out. Raikaho, though, as well, with a matching hero performance on the side of Bob. Excuse me, he does find a break right at the end. Son Goku as well. No FCs. Both players breaking right at the very end of the map, but that is going to be a GG, and you know, still about a 700k score lead there.
For MCY4 and Karyu, we are at the very end of the map, and there is a break from Rudo, but I don't think there's enough potential score left on Karyu's play with just a sliver of map left compared to MCY4's to bring this back at the end of the map, and by a fairly slim margin, it is going to be the 5-0 for Tofu Gang. This Hail Mary pick in Fremont 2 almost working out for the Empire State, down just over 70k at the end of that pick. By far the closest map that we have seen in this match. A really solid map for Bedge here. A little bit more one-sided than the first pick for Ben, but that is to be expected, right? We were looking towards these kind of DT tapping mechanics picks for Bedge to be really solid for them. And indeed, this is a very good first pick for Bedge. Bodes very well for stuff like the DT3 or for No Mod 5. Not sure how the flow aim is for Bedge, and that's the only reason I don't mention the No Mod 2, is it is a slightly different type of map.
Just Rudd there on his own, up against 3 full combos and a recovering Gehest. This is a dominating score and a very deserved point for Bedge. It's 2 apiece.
Wow, what a solid scoreline for Bedge. I mean, aside from the early miss from Gehest, that is a 3-way full combo and a very good recovered combo for Gehest.
That's the supporting combo. It's a 4-man versus a 2-man here, and they are winning it at the moment. RLSC does just find a break, though. It's quite even, but Pure Ruby is going to break that, and it's probably going to go back to Ben now with the 2 full combos still holding, to be honest.
Yeah, Rudge and Vempris are just doing so much work right now for Ben in pulling this score over and securing a breakpoint for the first time in this match, now up 4-2. Done and over with for the going to be a very convincing win on this Fremont 1.
Yeah, your Sprite does find a break alongside Thunder, so no hidden FCs in that matchup, but Corey Maluko does bring in a Hard Rock FC.
Eddie, Kingling basically has unmatched 1,000 combo at this point, but this map is so long that it might not even matter. The buffer earlier on for Ardseal doing so much as Araxi finishes out the map with combo intact, matching Corey Maluko all the way through with better act to boot. And that should be enough to hold the score lead on Ardseal's side. Very, very close map like we thought it would be. 60k the difference between these two teams. Water also finding those misses there. Not going to make the comeback possible for Argseal. Though it was looking a little bit close there at the end. Overall, still a 400,000 plus score lead. Largely off the back of Corian Maluko's 99.6% full combo on this map.
Corian Maluko, when he gets into that right rhythm, he is just unbelievable on some of these maps.
And this is a really unfortunate break point for Argseal. Just again, the momentum going into the second round of bans is something that they would have wanted to have, but just not going to be on this one. And no real surprises there. That is a win by far wider of a margin than we saw in qualifiers. Lights out with a solid score, but not nearly enough. Team through this map for Welcome to Trev City, now 500,000 score up and climbing.
Yeah, that break from Fear was pretty much all Welcome to Trev City needed to close that one out. Now we just see the score lead rocket over towards them towards the end of this map, especially if he gets that final bit of score from the FC. And there it is, FUC for FUC? FUC? FC for UK. Excuse me. He's, yeah, very good performance from him. And accuracy difference as well, as we do see in 294s at a 90% on the side of Dadunai. So that is also doing wonders for Welcome to Trev City. But I mean, it's just too little too late now. 2 FCs to 2, but it doesn't even matter. It's almost a 1 million score difference, even though Dadunai have 2 FCs. And I think that goes to show just the overall, I think, comfort difference on this pick specifically this week. Because, wow, a million score difference when both teams have 2 FCs? That's pretty crazy.
Again, Fia versus Ryuke. Tale as old as the start of this match, it seems, as both of these players have just been popping off on all of their maps that they've gone in for so far for both of these teams. Very clearly the star performers for either of these teams. And if Fia is going to carry the team to a victory on any map, it's going to have to be this one. 900k and climbing for Fia, still on the full combo. It is an easy FC to match for Ryuke. Holding on to these combos, but still 300,000 even after that break from Ryuke comes through. 200,000 at this point, but with a sliver of map left. It'll be close, but it'll still probably go over to Welcome to Trev City. And Dadunai getting taken into Trev City, roughed up by the local gangs, and spit back out the other side into the loser's bracket.
Yeah, and that was kind of really unfortunate to see. Last quarter of the map even. We're almost done. This map is so short, I've almost just forgotten how short the map is, and it's really just, it's going over to them now. They're over 200k in the lead, so this is pretty much going to be it. I don't think there's any time here for Banana Bread to pull this one back over, especially with that combo from Luciel now, with the largest combo in the lobby. And that is going to be first pick to Kakarembo.
Big ups to both Zhongyong and Non-Cycle, both around that 550k mark with Hard Rock. Out of the gate, this is why we thought they would just be picking tapping maps out of the gate. Because this is what happens when they just pick Nomad 2. Not even DT3 or Nomad 5, just Nomad 2. Just the Nomad stream map. 185 BPM, double full combo for them. This is actually a very, very good team score for Banana Bread, just objectively speaking, even compared to some of the better teams in the tournament. This is a very solid score for them. They may be able to pull this back and earn themselves a break point here. It's all going to come down to the ending as Zhang Weiyong does match the combo coming out of Razor Fruit. Every bit of combo counts for Kakarembo right now, but unfortunately it doesn't seem like it's going to be enough. The extra supporting combos are not there, and Lujol is just not enough alone.
Oh, yeah, they all had to hold on there. Like, I think maybe if all 4 of them hold on, I still don't think it would have been enough. It would have been damn close, though.
Hopes for Kakarembo rest on their captain's shoulders right now. We're coming into the last quarter of the map. Netta with the extra supporting combo needed to hold there, I think, as Cotton and Razor Fruit still have extra combo to help combat the high
Oh,
combo from
did he do it?
Zhong. It's like 3,000 score. Is it enough at the end of the map? The misses from the rest of Kakurenbo,
Oh my
are gonna
God,
make it
no.
not quite enough. It's 4,000 score for Banana Bread. Orenberg and Handsome Me up against two FCs from Lifeline and Vivace. The difference maker now is those supporting scores. Majore on just a reverse choke, 100 combo down, less than 100 combo down actually, and Dimi on 500 combo at this point. And with that break from Handsome Me, this is going to go over to Pissing On in pretty, at the end of the map, dominant fashion. But still one full combo to one at the end of it. FC for Orenberg and FC for Vivace on either side. Very, very small, and being largely matched by Arclight on the side of FC Orenberg. Temkana and Leffy also matching the combos coming out of Exarch and Majora. There go both Arclight and Shirahayuki. There's still a slight score buffer in favor of FC Orenberg, and all of those hundreds dropped, all the act drops for Pissing On, bringing the score lead back in favor of FC Orenberg even further. And they're going to be able to take their first point, 136,000 score in the lead. It's not an overwhelming victory, but it is that point that they were looking for.
Yeah, and there goes the last FC on Ahoff. Two FCs still on Swick liability. This pick is pretty much over at this point. That's the unfortunate part about picking short maps like this. If you get those early misses, you are just kind of doomed. Especially against a team like this, where they can just hold two FCs on this map and bring them home. Double FC from Swick and liability on that map. Very impressive performance from Thanks Guys as a whole on that map.
It was enough to make it stop growing, but... Oh, with an accelerator miss. It might be too little too late.
Yeah, I do not think there's enough map left for that to really matter. They've done their job. It's going to get a bit close at the end here, but Vivace dropping the FC at the very end. It's going to pretty much just seal this up right then and there. Nightly Wind bringing home the FC. And a solid 3 million points from Balkan Superstars on that map. We get into the final stream section here. Nightly Wind with more misses, and no one on the side of Thanks Guys wanting to give any leeway here for Semi to capitalize off of. Misses all across the ending. It's not going to be enough. 3 FCs to 1 as we approach the last fourth of the map. Already, score lead is unrecoverable.
This is the fastest D2 map I've ever seen. It's already over.
Yeah. This is definitely reminiscent of those little TV-sized farm maps that you see here and there. Flash that going to be missing, so not the triple FC, but still a very solid team score. Nonetheless, overall from Thanks Guys, 4 million to their name. A miss near the end here. Just dropping the only FC in the lobby. That'd be really unfortunate, to be honest. Just doing a really good job at not doing that, though.
Would be a shame if...
I don't think it's working. I don't think it's working, Wowie. It didn't work. It didn't work, Wowie. It didn't work. 3.2 million team score on that from Black Belt. And yeah, you can sort of see why. Not going to matter too much since it was a traded drop.
Any misses from here till the end of the map will affect the score extremely intensely.
Rigia going to be dropping once again. Not necessarily the end of the world. He wasn't on the FC to begin with, so not going to matter too much. Jamara dropping, Kirito dropping at the end, as well as Armani. Not going to be enough, as it is already over, at the very least, from I Need Top in order for the score lead to shift over at this point, and I just don't think it's likely. Zub's breaking is going to seal it.
Yeah,
Zub's breaking seals it.
Doesn't really have crazy note density either until this last little segment. Wow! I don't know how this map has gone through the rest of the weekend, but from what we have seen, this is not a pick that you want to rely on in crunch
million
time.
On this?
Yeah, we were questioning the inclusion
team?
of cut paper, but he delivered.
Hope two teams who would want to pick Hidden into Where Love Lies, as he's demonstrating just how good he can be at it. Tebi does find a miss here, however. in the last little sliver of map. There goes Fuma's combo as well. Does find the chain miss. Dito, however, alongside Megamick and Emerson all missing at the end, and slim margin of victory there for Where Love Lies, but it is going to be the point for them on their first pick. About 65,000 score up, which is a very, very slim margin of victory on your first pick. So that's where I think a lot of the score lead is coming from right now for this team.
So looking at this, they have a very nice buffer now, almost 400k. Good luck chasing that as long as there's 2 combos from Mindfrost to GS Blank hold up. He might not be well known for it, but he is putting on a performance for this DT, and he brings it home. They break Sleepy Kitten here. Yes, they got a little bit of tricky map. Once they get through this, though, they are literally at the end of the map, and it will be over the moment this song paces down, and they hold it. Holy hell. That is a team score.
Well, there's the team to beat on alt maps. Where Love Lies with the 4-way full combo on Make a Loser here. This is that's probably the best score we're going to see this weekend on it. There's still match point for Where Love Lies, but Sleepy Kitten, far more signs of life than what we saw at the start of this match.
Yeah, they have started to breathe life into their plays, and I said it at the beginning just how important it was that Sleepy Kitten got their DT roster back on track.
Or will Where Love Lies finally bring it back at the very end of the map here? Dito finds the slider break. Is that enough to keep it on the side of Sleepy Kitten? Just everybody holding as much as they can here at the end. It's so streamy as well. Wixen and S2 both break. Is there enough for Binopoly and Megamick to keep this on their side? Dito finding another chain miss, and GS Blank finding a break as well. It is going to be enough. Just barely 25,000 score for Sleepy Kitten to keep them alive in this match and keep their winner's bracket run intact.